Hello everybody. So this calculator that I built for anybody to use this calculator to calculate their taxes. So this is based on marginal tax rates from the federal government, FICA, state, and local. There's going to be a few changes you could do in here or you have to do to accommodate it for yourself. The calculator does have a 1.6 plus minus 1.6% error rate in it. So you can expect it to be within 1.6% accuracy. Okay, so up here in the first marginal tax rate, you're going to have from $0 to $9,875. And then that's at 10%. So if you're within that band, you'd pay 10% of your income. If you're in the second band, which is 12%, that means you are earning between $9,875 and $40,125. And then the third band is 22%, and I'll let you guys go ahead and do that. Uh, and everything is explained here. Now, what you do have to be aware of, I take this calculator up to the 35% maximum. And I did a lot for greater than in the 37% tax bracket. But I don't think anybody here, I mean, if you're at the 32% tax bracket, you're going to be pushing the limit already. And it's not going to be in your interest to work in this area. So you're going to invest that money, get rid of it as fast as possible. Okay, so what you do have to do here is in cell D2. Let's say you were making, let's just say 100,000. Okay, so you're gonna have to change that to 100,000. You're making six figures. Okay, so D2 got changed to 100,000, and it automatically auto calculated everything for you. However, you look into the bands here and you see the 24%. Okay, so you got to go in here into cell C7 and change that to 100,000 because your income is now 100,000 or you're making six figures. Okay, and then you need to strike out C8 and C9 or the 32, 35 tax bands because you're not going to be using those. Okay, it's not within your earning power yet. So all you do is take off the equal sign, okay, and then hit enter. You're not going to be using the 35% also, so just take off the equal sign, and everything will be back to the way it should be. So a person making $100,000, and you can double check this, will now be paying just in federal taxes $18,079.50 per year. Now, the way the calculator works, it breaks everything step by step. So now we're going to remove FICA at 6.5%. So that equates to 6,266.92. Now we can go below that and account for state taxes, which is 6.25 if you're living in Texas. Whatever your state may be, you can change this. It'll calculate. Local taxes just the same. I live in Fort Worth, so that's 8.25%, and it'll calculate it for you. So now in cell D15, you can see that it summed up all the taxes. So your marginal tax bands, your FICA, your state, and your local. Now, another thing that I did on this one was that I created this calculator so it is for a stellar performer starting at year one with industry accepted standard of 3% increase per year. Okay, so what ends up happening is that you have your salary at 100,000, and then if you subtract the taxes, okay, so you're making $100,000 a year, and you subtract your taxes, that $100,000 falls down to slightly over $65,000, and then it falls even more because now you have inflation. So that $100,000 is not only being eaten up by taxes, but it's also being depreciated by inflation.